At Trump's presidential award, please reply with proof. I understand he stops in at other events. It was Trump's presidential celebration for President's Day. Yes, but it has been made to believe that Donald Trump was giving Jaguar Wright an award, and he wasn't. Let me show you, because Flynn does this all the time. So this is the way the media, well, not mainstream media, but a ton of websites, and this is what Flynn desires. Not saying she didn't get an award. She got an award from Flynn's organization. Had nothing to do with Trump. Actually, Trump was the honoree, and I'll show you what they wrote. He was invited. He wasn't hosting it. So that's what my point is. What they do is they rent the grand ballroom, and then they'll rent the poolside even for drinks. Flynn's done this for 4 years. He lives in Palm Beach, Florida, and then takes all these pictures. Then everybody posts them. They get more followers. They're insiders. I'll show you. So this is from some site. President Trump grants Jaguar Wright Award for Truth and Justice. No, he didn't. This is the exceptionalism that you're talking about. And let me zoom in on this. And as you can see there, what does it say? President Donald J. Trump invited honored guest. Then you have this is another website saying Jaguar Wright goes MAGA, the Defender of Freedom Award presented to Donald and Mar-a-Lago's newest darling. So what I'm saying is they literally get Trump, they invite him, he's going to stop in, they're renting his hall, they're doing all this, okay? And he says things, and he likely maybe attended it, yeah. But the way it's been presented is that Trump gave Jaguar Wright this award, and that's not true. He didn't give any, it was nothing to do with any federal award. This is a total psyop. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm saying the way they're delivering it is Flynn's always done this to make it look like he's an insider. All he's doing is he's renting the grand ballroom and the poolside, just like a wedding party would do. Then they all get, yeah, they have the event, but it's not something that Trump is hosting. And then, as you can see here, happening now, a powerful night at Mar-a-Lago, President Donald J. Trump graced us with his presence. Thank you, President Trump. So Trump didn't award Jaguar Wright the award. It sounds like he was given an award, but then I haven't seen any pictures of that. Something else. Presenting America's Future Defenders of Freedom Awards to the individuals will be Board Chairman General Mike Flynn. You can see the rest there. And then it goes on to say, it is our privilege to organize these courageous leaders willing to take the harder right and take a public stand at great risks to their careers and lives, said Mary Flynn O'Neill, Executive Director, which is Flynn's wife, obviously. We are honored to have these heroes with us at Mar-a-Lago to help celebrate the spirit of patriotism. Yeah, except what's really weird is they never have like everyday people. It's people that have suddenly, come on the scene. I'm not saying they're not. It's just Flynn's done this for 4 years. People know this about him. Okay, so another misleading, the Palm Beach Post. Mike Tyson, Ted Nugent, Russell Brand to join Trump at Mar-a-Lago Gala. And then, it goes on to say here at the bottom, even though it's somewhat cut off because I don't have a subscription. President Donald Trump is scheduled to be the honoree guest Tuesday at a sold-out gala. Okay, so I'm not saying the gala didn't take place. I'm not saying that President Trump doesn't attend, but he wasn't honoring Jaguar Wright. Flynn did. Flynn's organization, America's Future, did. But they do this because then they get all these pictures and it causes people to think, oh, well, then I guess General Flynn, he's an insider because he's made it seem like the people to listen to about this is really the authentic Q followers. I even hate to speak about it because they know it better than I do. They know the stuff with him better than I do. I just noticed there was this pattern. And a bunch of them moved down to Palm Beach. So I'm not saying, I mean, that these people weren't honored. What I'm trying to say is then, after the event, there's been this post that goes around TikTok and probably other social media sites saying that Jaguar Wright was awarded the Defender of Freedom, whatever it was, at Mar-a-Lago, and with a picture at and then everybody assumes that it was Trump that honored her with it, when really he was invited to it. See, and then this is what they do. This is what they do. The MAGA resurrection of Russell Brand, the sexual assault allegations against him haven't gone away, but that hasn't stopped the born-again Christian quitting Berkshire for Florida, where he's now one of Trump's inner circles. They all move there. That's what they do. That's why I'm saying it's a network. And then, as it says here at the top, we'll feature a lineup of notable guests, including former boxer Mike Tyson, musician Ted Nugent, comedian Russell Brand, former, you can see all of them. And then Carrie Lake was also one of the special guests. Okay, but again, what does it say here? It says that Donald Trump graced us with his presence. And literally, even the invitation shows he's being invited to it. He's not hosting it. He's not giving an award. But the way then it has been spun, not only by media, but by people online, to make this continual idea that, Flynn is part of the inner circle of Trump, they spin it like that Jaguar Wright got this award, and she did. She got it from Flynn's organization. It wasn't presented to her by Trump. He was somebody that was invited like everyone else. Yes, they considered him an honored guest, but they said they didn't know that he was going to be there. But they were happy that he showed up, because he usually does. And since he was an honored guest for President's Day, of course, yeah, he was there. My point is this idea, though, it's causing this confusion in people, because first of all, there's many people that have been speaking up, and I'm not trying to go after Jaguar Wright. I'm not. I don't know really that much about her, okay? But I mean, like Allie Carter's been speaking up for 4 years. Was she on this list? No. But this is what Flynn does. It's his network. He's going to promote the people that are in his network, that are designed to get a bunch of followers. And I'm not saying they're lying. I'm just saying he's done this for 4 years. You know who you should look up on TikTok and see what he posts about Flynn, because he's done it. And I think he's a Q follower, is Script Keeper. I'll even tag him in this, because he can tell you the whole Flynn download on Michael Flynn, General Flynn. Any true Q follower will tell you the truth on that. So Flynn does this. So the media has twisted it to then that, because let's face it, Allie Carter's been speaking up for 4 years about her experiences. She's been everywhere from Stu Peters to she has her own channel, okay? I mean, so doesn't it seem like it would make sense to honor her? But they didn't, because it's a network that is strictly it's like its own syndicate, really. That's what it is. And they rent the grand ballroom, and they rent the poolside like any wedding would, or whatever, baby shower, whatever. They rent it. They invite everyone, and then it's a great way to get a ton of pictures with President Trump, nothing wrong with that, but then try to spin it like that Trump was giving awards. Do you get what I'm saying? Then that person gets a ton of followers because they think, oh, those are the insiders with Trump, when really they're not insiders with Trump. They held an event at Mar-a-Lago where Trump spent some time at the event. He graced his presence there. And he was supposedly the honored guest. So why is it being pushed by the media that Trump awarded Jaguar Wright?